pass me not, oh gentle Savior. Hear my humble cry. What is wrong with you, y'all? You can let it out. Why on earth thou art calling? Do not pass me by. What's up, Shayz? This is Money Green.
And you know your girl Shayz on the mic.
And we are Lyrics and Lies. She over here trying not to laugh. I wasn't trying to make her laugh, but I guess my singing just threw her off. She ain't know I knew some gospel lyrics. She ain't know I knew gospel songs. She ain't know I got baptized about 7 or 8 times. And the next time was gonna really work. But them other times,
OMG.
Yeah, they wore off a little bit, but every now and then you gotta go back and get baptized again or get laid hands on. You gotta do something. Whatever denomination you work with that month or that year, you just go back and you get a refill, recharge. Get laid hands on, speak tongue. Did you know I had my hands laid on me? And I ain't talking about being, touched or fondled in any way.
Okay.
As a child or as an adult, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about as an adult, a pastor or an evangelist came and put his hand on my forehead and knocked me out. Did I ever tell you about that?
No, you didn't tell me that.
Knocked me slam.
He knocked you out. He said, woo.
See, people like you.
Woo.
So Shayz just motioned that he punched me with the palm of his hand.
Woo.
Hit me with the palm of his hand real hard. I heard that one before. Somebody else said, well, did he steal you? And somebody else said, did he have like a cord going up his wrist and electric shock? He probably shocked you. No, he had his sleeves rolled up, so there was no electric current. He laid his hand on my forehead and I was out.
For the count.
And what made it what made it even wilder was the person who invited me there found out that they had a video of the event.
What?
And he went and got that video and we watched it together and I took it to my mother because I told my mother and she was, ain't nobody knock you out. And she's a very church going person. She's a very holy woman now. And she couldn't believe it. And I showed that video and I'm not lying, my mother replayed, and this old church lady, she replayed this thing about 80, 90 times. She just kept rewinding, and every time she rewound and watched it over, she had something to say, and then she laughed her behind off. So while she was rewinding it, she laughed. And you only reminded her like, 10, 15 seconds, and she pressed play again. She make a comment, they go Marlon, look, they go, and she just laughing her butt off.
Like it's a game. Like it's a football game.
She thought that was the funniest thing. But we're talking, and I'll give you the details about all that later. And Tim's story was the evangelist, so is the evangelist that knocked me out. But we're talking about Sunday Best. So Shayz on the mic watches this show. I don't watch it. So she's gonna school me on.
He should watch it.
I know gospel. Y'all just heard me sing. Instead of watching it, I'm going on there. But she told me about an episode where they did what?
They remixed R&B into gospel songs.
So they took secular music,
yes,
right down the alley of Lyrics and Lies, and they put it on this gospel show and made it gospel.
Yeah, they changed the words.
All right, so you got to break down. What songs are we talking about? What artists are we talking about?
So yeah, I don't know if y'all out there look at Sunday Best and you know who our boy Kirk Franklin, who's your uncle.
GP, are you with me?
Yeah, who's your uncle, your boy, your father, your brother. You know, he says that at the beginning.
I'm your brother, I'm your father.
He says
I'm your friend.
At the beginning.
Everybody, bless all of you. God bless every last one of you.
Every last one. And on that show, they have 3 judges. Kelly Price, Erica Campbell from Mary Mary. What was you about to say?
Erica Campbell, that's the one that went solo.
Yeah, both of them went solo, but this is her second album.
She's the one with the husband that's in the industry.
Yes.
The one who produced all those artists. You know how many, before I knew she was married and everything, I had so many nasty thoughts and fantasies about her. And then when she came out with that album with that white dress on, with those hips, I overlooked the weave. I saw those hips and those thighs. I said, I definitely need to go to church for different reasons because I couldn't think straight. And I shouldn't have those thoughts about a woman like her. But she is so fine and so sexy. And if she, I shouldn't have said that. And I did something real bad too.
And wait a minute, before I forget, the third judge is John McReynolds.
I don't even know who that is. Just to brush over something, I was about to approach this woman. So this is when I got knocked out by I got hands laid on by the evangelist and got knocked out. I saw this woman, and I'm fearless when it come to women. I could talk to, and I'm talking about regular conversation. I could walk up on Michelle Obama and have a long conversation. I don't mean fan moments. Hey, I love you so bad. No, I can sit down with Michelle Obama and have coffee and keep her entertained or keep her intrigued for hours on end. I can do the same thing with Mary J. Blige. I can do it with Taraji, Vivica Fox. I can just, talk that talk because I'm intelligent and I know how to carry conversation and promote conversation and intrigue people or pull people in. I can do that. I can talk to people. So when there's a woman that I am attracted to, I have no problem approaching them. I used to be real shy, but I'm past all that. So I was at this place, and this is when we first got there. I saw this tall woman, and I said, she looks good. I'm about to go talk to her. And she kept, she was very interactive with people. So I said, I'm gonna back off a little bit because she keeps talking to all these other people. And my roommate, the person who invited me there, he said, what are you doing? I asked somebody to go talk. You can't talk to her? Do you know who that is? I said, that's a pretty ass black woman. He said, and I think I said pretty ass in the church event. He said, that's Yolanda Adams. I said, I don't know who that is. He said, she's a big time music artist. You can't just talk to her. You can't have,
somebody come.
Anyway, so he's like, you can't talk to her. But my point is, I was sitting there about to holler at Yolanda Adams because of how fine she is, not realizing who she was. So that's just a little lesson. If you don't know who somebody is and you just feel somebody, then you go ahead and do your thing. For real. So that's it. And Erica Campbell isn't the first gospel singer I was lusting over. And that lust is something else. You got to be careful about all this lust. Because I was about to roll up on Yolanda Adams and she probably be like, if you don't get out of my face, little boy. But those long brown legs, she had me.
Yolanda Adams.
I was trying to get what I was about to go get her.
Good thing. Well, something intervened, so it worked out.
My erection.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your roommate intervened
my erection,
to let you know who that was, and you just can't roll up on anybody because you think you can.
But I didn't know that was Yolanda Adams. I apologized in my head later, and I prayed later after I woke up from being knocked out. Down the line, I said, that's probably why I got knocked out. They knew I needed to be touched and needed the Holy Spirit going through me because I was up in that church event lusting over Yolanda Adams. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking, you know what I do to her? And now I'm doing the same thing with Erica Campbell. I'm like, man, but I'm a back up off of her. But
yeah, please do.
Those hips.
Because her husband don't play.
Those hips in that white dress. We're going to have to find a producer. They're going to have to put it in the picture for a second on this part. People can see that dress. So when I saw that in that picture,
you never looked at their show? They had a show on TV.
When I see her hips,
all right, we want to move on through that.
When she walks away and the camera stays on her,
anyway, we want to get back on track of what we were talking about. Sunday Best, and Sunday Best just started back up. So this year they're doing something different. I think they took a break last year, so they're doing something a little different with their competition. The first episode, just going to be brief, but I really wanted to talk about this episode 4 because I was shocked at them using the R&B songs and remixing them to gospel. So the first episode before that, they had each artist battle each other with the same song, and they let the artist sing the first verse and the second artist sing the second verse, which I thought that was an ideal moment. I thought that was good to kind of challenge them on one song and hear two different sounds on that one song.
All right, so what's the first song?
So this one that we're talking about, the episode, is that they remixed the R&B music with a gospel twist.
All right, so what R&B song?
So the first song, well, this is not the first song. It's not in any order. It's in the order I remembered it.
All right.
So they did "Can You Stand the Rain" by New Edition.
Can you stand the rain?
And so they had one guy and his name. Remember these names because you never know. These might be new artists next year. So Joshua Copeland is his name. And he did "Can You Stand the Rain." He did an awesome job on that. And as we can hear in the background, Money Green is trying to recreate that song. But anyway, he did a wonderful job on "Can You Stand the Rain."
Come on, girl.
So,
Let's go get wet.
So the next song, I have.
But what did he do? What's the remix version?
The remix version is still "Can You Stand the Rain." All they did was change the words in it.
I want to know. That's the crux of this conversation.
Yeah, so
I want to hear.
What I'm saying is,
can you stand the rain? Did they change it to?
No.
Can you stand the pain?
Can you stand the rain? And the verses was geared to God.
You got some verse in there?
There was some verses in there.
How's it go? How's it go? On a perfect day, I know I get blessings from you.
Something like that.
If that's not possible, the devil can kiss my ass.
They didn't say that. No, they didn't do that.
What? You don't have any lyrics?
I didn't write the lyrics.
Oh, that's what we need.
Why would I write the lyrics?
Because we need to know how they flipped it.
Well, my thing is that all they did was change a few words in it.
To make it gospel. That's what we need.
But what you want me to play them?
Just give us a line. They changed this or that.
Give a line.
And we can say, oh.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't have the lyrics to the song. That means that, guess what? Everybody needs to go on to that episode and listen to it.
All right, what's the number? We need some help.
The next song was Ella Mae's "Trippin'."
Tripping on you. They changed it to what?
They still kept the word. They still kept it tripping. They just changed the verse
to what?
Why you saying it like that? To what?
To what? What they change it to?
They just changed the words in the verse to a gospel lyric instead of it saying
what gospel lyric?
And it was about God.
Okay, how it go?
Love,
how it go?
His word.
How it go?
About how His word inspired or changed them.
But how it go?
They're tripping on God's word.
That's how it went?
Yeah.
Okay, God, I'm tripping on your word.
I'm tripping on you. So I'm tripping on God. I'm tripping on His love.
God, I'm tripping on you. And Jesus, I'm tripping on you. How'd it go?
It didn't go like that.
Oh, come on.
All I'm telling you is if you heard the song Trippin', all they did was change a few words.
We want to know what they changed.
For God.
All right, give us another song.
The next song was Lost Without You.
Who sang that?
By Robin Thicke.
Lost without you. I can't miss church.
It wasn't I can't
Sunday
miss church.
morning, I'm in there praying.
Oh,
how did it go? Like that?
No.
So you don't know how it goes?
No. The purpose of this was not to tell you the verses.
So
the
my
purpose
version
of this was telling you that how they flipped it and that each one of them how they came to the song.
So my version is better than yours because you had no version and I just came up with one. I just created one on the spot. Letting everybody know that out there I can freestyle. I can freestyle with all of them. Don't get me started. I can freestyle in church. What'd I say?
I don't know.
What'd I say? Lost without you. Can't wait till Sunday morning.
No.
When I go to church, I'll be there praying. How it go?
And before
tell me,
before Money Green makes me forget about what I'm about to say, I also want to highlight the people who sung the songs, who's in the contest.
Is it?
And that is Melvin Chris Bell III sung "Lost Without You." So all it is all they did was flip the words, just like Kirk Franklin does in a lot of his songs.
But you don't have any examples. So did he say?
I don't need to
so
have
did he
an
say?
example.
Is
I want
it?
everybody to tune in to our Sunday best so they can listen to it for themselves.
Is it benediction, baby?
No.
Do you have a cracker? Or tell me if you got the grapes. And I can use
Okay,
some
so
juice.
now we want to move on to the next song. Oh
Is
my
this
gosh.
the Lord's flesh?
SZA
How about the Lord's blood?
song Love Galore.
These crackers are still. I'm joining the next church. Come on, you don't have no example. Okay, what about SZA? What about SZA? What
Love
song?
Galore by Chelsea Barnes.
No, what's SZA? SZA ain't sing Love the Lord. What is SZA saying? What song? What's SZA song?
That's what they said, Love Galore.
Love Galore. How the lyrics go?
You know I don't know the song.
Y'all know what? This episode is going down to 2.
Because this is not what I intended for.
You just can't throw out, they redid this song. We want to hear this, the remix.
Well, you should have told me. I don't have the remix. I can't play that. That's something I can't play for them.
No, you just need a few lines. You can just read them.
I can't read them because they don't have the words to the songs.
But you said you did the research.
I did the research, but they did not have the words to the songs from that episode.
But you didn't write them down? You didn't record on your DVR?
No,
You
I
just
did
watched
not.
it, but you don't remember anything. You know what?
I do remember, but I don't know word for word for all these songs.
You don't need
what
word for
was
word.
what.
You just need a free. I'm calling Al Sharpton
Call them.
to set you straight, because this is ridiculous. What do you have? What's the next song? You have any lyrics?
The next song was Mary J. Blige, Love Is All We Need.
God is all we need. 7 days a week. God is all we need. When I go to church in need, and I pray to you, my heavenly Father. I kneel down to pray, and I do it every day. I read Matthew, John, and Jacob every day.
There's no Jacob. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next song was Chrisette Michelle's "Love Is You."
Genesis the one. I even read Revelations, and I don't like listening to Aaron burn the bush. I go up to that. Come on, you don't have any examples?
No.
Oh, okay. What's the next song then?
I just told you.
What is it?
"Love Is You"
By who?
by Chrisette Michelle.
How did that go?
You don't know "Love Is You"?
No, I'm talking about the gospel version.
Again,
You don't.
I'm gonna tell you.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna tell you that it is no. They do not let you write the word. They do not have the words for the songs. I'm letting you know that they redid
You
these songs.
supposed to have the
over.
words. You,
No, I don't.
You.
I'm not supposed to have no words.
You supposed to have the word to the song. You supposed to have that. What's the next song?
That's it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness. How do you have a show with no lyrics? This is all lies. This could be all lies because everybody. I'm Money Green. That's Shayz in the mic. Welcome to And Lies. Because we had the lyrics. We didn't have any lyrics. I had to make up the lyrics for this one. Y'all let me know if there's a gospel song y'all want me to make out of a secular song. For real. We can even get out of R&B. We can go to rap. You know what I'm saying? You got a rap song?
Nope.
I'm gonna take my Bible to Old Town Road. I'm gonna pray till I can't no more.
There was one more song, but I'm actually done.
I got the grape juice in the back. I even got some crackers. Going down to church, pray to the bridegroom. What you got? Come on, Shayz.
I'm done.
You done?
Yeah, I'm not going to even say the last.
You know what?
The last song was her Focus, but I'm not going to even go there. We'll just leave that.
Okay, so what we learned from this episode, we don't have any lyrics, so Money Green had to make up his own gospel lyrics to secular songs.
There is lyrics, but it wasn't for me to do. You can't, they don't write the lyrics down for you.
We learned I got knocked out by an evangelist. He
that's what we learned.
laid hands on me. We learned that I really needed it because I was lusting for Yolanda Adams an hour earlier. And we learned that Erica Campbell's hips used to make me go boing. So that's it for Lyrics and Lies.
This episode is trash.
That's
it's
it.
going to be deleted.
That's it for
Delete this. I don't even want this one.
That's it.
Let's go to the next one.
That's it for Lies. Because Shayz had no
Shayz
lyrics.
ain't even saying nothing.
Y'all
She
comment
out.
and let Shayz know she wrong for
She
not
out.
having lyrics. How we gonna have an episode talking about gospel lyrics to secular music and R&B music, and she gonna tell us what the lyrics were? And she knows she wrong for that. Y'all know she did wrong. How she come here without the gospel songs?